Hello, how are you doing? My name is Andrew Gallegos. I'm going to talk about my success story with my vestibular issue. I'm going to try to upload this video to YouTube, and hopefully it helps somebody out there. Um, so my story begins in November of 2016. Um, I'm a server. I work for a fine dining restaurant. Um, I've been doing it for 8 years. As a lot of people know, it can be a little stressful, but it's something I've been doing for 8 years. I've gotten used to it. I'm 27 years old. I'm about to be 28 in a couple days. So what happened November 2016 is your question. I was serving a table, and then all of a sudden, all of the symptoms kicked in all at once. The brain fog, uh, feeling like I'm walking on a moonwalk, tingling in my hands and feet, um, headache, felt like I was going to faint, knees got weak. Um, so I let my manager know that I was feeling bad. So she told me to go have a seat in the private dining room. And they ordered me a burger and gave me a glass of orange juice. They thought maybe it was because I hadn't eaten all day. Uh, Even me too. So I tried to eat the burger. I was feeling horrible. The whole time I'm trying to eat this burger, I felt like I was going to faint. So that's where my story began. I go to the ER right away. I'm sure you know what happened at the ER. They took blood tests. They took an EKG for my heart. They checked my heart. CT scan. Um, Everything came back normal, negative. I didn't feel normal, but that's what they told me and sent me on my way. So this whole deal lasted for 7 months. Um, so I had constant feelings. Those same symptoms were constant for 7 months. Okay, your next question is, what did I do to get better? Um, I'm at 90% recovery now. Um, what I did was seen any doctor I can see. Um, I didn't have insurance, so I was paying with my own cash, which fucking sucks, but that's what I had to do. I saw neurologists, I saw ENTs, I saw neurologists, I've seen regular GPs. The only person that was able to help me in some way was a chiropractor. I spent about little over $3,000 of my own hard work and money for this information that I'm going to share with you. So I'm hoping that it helps somebody out there. Um, what he gave me was a magnesium powder supplement. It's called Optimag. I'm not sure if you can actually order online, but that's what I got. Optimag. Comes with a little scoop twice a day. Mix it with water, stir, drink it twice a day. The second thing he gave me was a GABA powder supplement, which was called Relax Max. That one I took, same thing, with a scoop, once in the morning, once in the evening, once at dinner, right before sleep. Um, the third thing he gave me was vitamin D drops, which were 10,000 IU or BU. You know what I'm talking about. So I took 10 drops into a glass of water with 2 meals. So I did that twice a day. That was 20,000 IU, BUs, or whatever, a day. He gave me some other shit, but that other shit I felt like was just bullshit, so I stopped messing with it. The main thing that helped me was magnesium, GABA, vitamin D. The next thing that helped me, okay, well, what those supplements did for me was help me sleep well, help me relax a little bit. Okay, I slept very well on that stuff. Um, the next thing I did was I started running. I started running 2 miles every morning. I felt like I was gonna faint, but I didn't faint. Okay, I did it. I forced myself. I was out of work this whole time. I was out of work for November and December. Um, so I started running. I started cutting my grass. I started doing anything outside, trying to get vitamin D, trying to get that sun soaked into my body. Because without that sun or being active, you can fall into depression. That anxiety can really kick in if you're just keeping yourself inside. So don't do that shit to yourself. Get outside, do something, okay? So I did that. I still felt like shit, but I felt some kind of progress. Okay, I didn't want this illness to win. Um, so I kept doing that. So the supplements and staying active. Okay, went back to work. I did it for another. I worked January, February, March, and then beginning of March, my body got overwhelmed again. But I want you to remember, every day I felt overwhelmed. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I had all the same symptoms. Trying to serve a table, trying to smile and serve these guests that were trying to have a good time. I was going through it, and it was horrible because I'm a very focused person, and I needed to make money. That's what I do. But anyways, March, it hit me hard again. Just like the first day, I had to take some more time off. So in complete, I was about out of work for about 5 months. 2 months I was working. So what got me to 90% is your next question, right? A lot of people won't agree with what I'm gonna say next, but I don't give a fuck. I know I got my life back. I was at the end of my rope. I wasn't gonna live like this for a full year, 2 years, 3 years. I know a lot of people, are different. They get diagnosed with different things, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I'm just a very blunt person, and I'm straight up with you. If you ask me something, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Um, but I was never diagnosed. I ran out of money before I could even be diagnosed. But I knew it was a vestibular issue because all my symptoms were the same as yours. So what I did was I went to a GP. My ex-girlfriend, or the girlfriend at the time, uh, her mom was taking anti-anxiety medicines. So I went to the GP, gave me sertraline. I took the sertraline, one pill, put me in a zombie mode. So I had all my symptoms. Now I had a new symptom, which was zombie mode. I felt all zoned out. So I was like, fuck this, I'm not taking the sertraline. So I was down for about a week. I fell back into depression, started drinking alcohol because I was hoping that it was going to help me out. So I went on a forum, which were success stories. You can look it up yourself. Success stories with vestibular migraines. I don't know if I got vestibular migraines, but I know they have the same symptoms as me, so I just checked it out. Well, there was a lady on there that talked about taking Cymbalta and how that helped her. 3 months later, she felt like she was 100% and she was back to her normal life. So I asked my doctor if I could try Cymbalta. So he gave me Cymbalta, which is an antidepressant, plus a nerve pain med as well. Um, and then he gave me a clonazepam. I always have trouble saying that name, but it's AKA Clonopin. So it took me another week or so to take that because I've always been nervous to take meds. I've always felt like I've had anxiety, but I'm not sure if that's what caused this. Leading up to the first occasion, I was very stressed out. But anyways, so I take the Klonopin first. As soon as I took that Klonopin, within 5 minutes, all the worries, all the doubt, all the sad things that were going through my head every day went away like that. Okay. I felt relaxed. I felt chill. I was able to sit outside and smoke a cigarette without worrying. But it did make me very, very chill to where I kind of slurred my words a little bit. But that went away in about 2 weeks. My body adjusted to it. So when I took the Klonopin, it took the anxiety away of taking the Cymbalta. So within 2 days, I was starting to take Cymbalta. What happened next? I got better. I'm at 90% recovery. I take one Cymbalta in the morning with the Klonopin when I get up. I might get up at 10, 11, 12, whatever time I fucking wake up, I take a Cymbalta, I take Klonopin. At 5 o'clock every day, or at least right before I walk into work, because I work evenings, I take another Klonopin. I'm back to work full time. I don't feel the moonwalk walking anymore. I don't get the pains in my head. I used to get pains at the top of my head and the left side of my head. I don't feel the jolts that used to go through my body, and I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. When you're trying to relax and go to sleep, and your body just fucking jumps for no reason. Um, so I'm at 90% recovery, and that's because of meds. A lot of people say meds suppress or whatever. It slows down your recovery time. Well, fuck that, you know. I was 7 months in. I got things to do. I was trying to find anything or anyone that could help me, and I found something that helped me. So hopefully this video helps somebody out there. If you're at the end of your rope and you just like you're like, fuck this, I want to try something. Well, try out what I did. Magnesium powder supplements, GABA powder supplements, vitamin D drops, 10,000 IUs a drop. Staying active, running, exercising, do your garden, whatever, get sun. And then if you want to try what I did, Cymbalta and Clonopin. And this has been 8 months later. I feel normal. I feel great. I'm grateful to have my life back. I know there's not a lot of success stories on YouTube, so I was determined to get a video on YouTube or another successful story on YouTube. I'm on Vestibular Hope, which is a Facebook group. I'm on vestibular migraines, vestibular neuritis. I try to share my videos with everybody. Um, so get on those forums, they really help, okay? And stop watching all the negative videos. So that's the end of my video. I hope it helps somebody out there. Please stay positive, stay focused, and I hope you get better soon. If you want to follow in my footsteps, you're more than welcome to. I got my life back. I know you can get yours too, okay? So other than that, God bless, and you have a great, great day.